There's a set of very special laws that govern our universe, which in turn governs us. Stay tuned for today's conversation as I take the mystery out of manifestation. I was just a little bit cautious when I became interested in the law of attraction and manifestation. Many consider these teachings to be New Age teachings, which is commonly clumped into spirituality, which kind of made it seem woo woo, spooky, a miracle, or mysterious to some. I found just the opposite to be true in my journey. The 12 laws of the universe is the blueprint for how things operate in the time-space reality. These laws don't have a switch that allows you to turn them on or off. Instead, they are more like a system of rules that cannot be broken no matter the circumstances. These laws transcend class, race, gender, culture, religion, and yes, even spirituality. In fact, the universal laws not only apply to humans, they apply to everything in the universe. To take the mystery and the woo-woo out of manifestation and to prove that manifestation is not the same as spirituality, I will just briefly touch on these 12 laws of the universe. The very first law is the law of oneness. This is the law that indicates that all things are connected. This includes your thoughts, actions, events, and even the people in your life. Everything is connected. Knowing this law holds you responsible for treating everyone and everything in a way that reflects this truth. This includes your material items also. I was taught growing up that there was no way I was getting something new if I didn't take care of what I already had. You want new clothes? Take care of the ones you already have. Make sure that you follow this law in this way, whether it be the material things in your life or the people that you associate with. Moving right along to law number 2, the law of vibration states that whether you can see it or not, everything is vibrating at a specific frequency. This includes the seat that you're sitting in right now. You have a vibrational frequency also that attracts more of the same frequency to you. This means if you are walking around sad or angry, you will attract circumstances to keep you in tune with that vibrational frequency. This vibrational frequency is also known as your energy. Let's go back to the example of the seat that you're sitting in. That seat is vibrating at a frequency that attracts those who want to sit down, not the ones who want to go out and take a job. If you notice that you are not vibrating at a frequency that attracts what you want in your life, find ways to raise that frequency to match what you really want. Meditation, yoga, and other mindfulness practices can help you do this. Law number 3. According to the law of correspondence, patterns repeat throughout the universe. Your reality is a mirror of what's happening inside. Thus the saying, as above, so below. Sound familiar? I speak on this often because I understand the importance of this law. To create a better world outside of you, cultivate a better world inside of you. You don't manifest what you want, you manifest what you are. Next up, It's actually a law. Number 4, the law of attraction. A lot of people look at this law as the ask, believe, receive law. Really, it is similar to the law of vibration and the law of cause and effect. In fact, it includes a little bit of most of these laws. It states what you focus on most in belief will manifest in your life. Place your focus on what you do want, not what you don't want. Law number 5. This law is the law of inspired action. This law is just as it sounds. It's when you take those steps to get in what you desire. It's like the vehicle of manifestation. For example, manifesting more money would be easier if you had multiple vehicles for it to get it to you. This could be multiple investments. Move as if what you want is already a sure thing. Law number 6, the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. One of my favorites. Simply put, energy can't be destroyed. It is either transferred or transformed. What I'm saying to you is you have the right to be around anyone you want to be around. But here's a word to the wise. You become who you spend the majority of your time around. If your circle is positive and pushing you to grow, kudos, great job. But if you find yourself in conversations with negative Nancy or gossiping Gail, be prepared to take on that energy if you can't change the conversations to something more positive. Here's what I do. You see, I'm serious about this one. My first action is to find something positive in the conversation, to change the conversation. If the negativity continues, I exit stage left, unapologetically. Remember, it will be you left wearing that negativity at the end of the day. Protect your peace. Number 7, the law of cause and effect. This law states that for every cause, there is an equal effect. Here's how I like to look at this law. The seed is reaped by the sower, and the boomerang comes back to the thrower. That saying can also be used for law number 8, the law of compensation. It also is like a few of the other laws you've heard today, but I'll sum this up as you reap what you sow. I like the principle that you always reap more than what you sow. I grew up on a farm. 1 corn of kernel sowed in seed form would reap a corn stalk with several ears of corn on them. Now, keep in mind, this also applies to negative things as well as positive things. The seeds you plant will always reap a harvest. Law number 9, this is the law of relativity. Let's just be real. We all compare ourselves in some way to something or someone else. However, this is my truth, and I'm sticking to it. There's no good or bad. It's all perception and perspective. Get out of comparison mode and be happy in your own skin. If things are not to your liking, change them, not for anyone else, but for you. Law number 10. You may have heard me speak of this one before. It's another one of my favorites. It's the law of polarity. Everything has an opposite. There's 2 sides to every coin. Find the happy medium in everything. Fear is an emotion used to alert you of potential danger, but too much of it can paralyze you. Make sure that you find balance in everything that you do and every emotion that you experience. Number 11, the best example of the law of rhythm is the changing of the seasons. This should remind us that we too are in a constant state of change. Listen to your body and mind for signs that you need a shift. For example, you feeling tired is your mind and your body telling you that it is your season to rest for the next cycle. And number 12, finally, last but not least, the law of gender. I will keep this one plain and clear because there's so much dialogue going on in the media about this. Polarity lives inside of us because everything, and I mean everything, in the universe consists of both masculine and feminine energy. Find your own balance and be true to you. Be true to yourself. And like I said, that's it for that one. I'm not going to go any deeper into that. See, I got through all the 12 laws of the universe and God wasn't even mentioned here. While these 12 laws gave you some understanding of how you can manifest or how you do manifest in your life, none of these ways were spooky, religious, or spiritual. In fact, we are all always manifesting because we are all governed by these laws. Ignorance of the law is no excuse because these laws are in effect whether you know it or not. Just like the speed limit. It's the speed limit whether you see the sign or not. By no way am I indicating that you can't take a spiritual approach to manifestation. After all, my first introduction to manifestation was the faith teachings. What I'm really saying here today is manifestation itself is a result of the laws of the universe. You don't have to be spiritual to believe in manifestation. You are manifestation. I love you to life. This is how you manifest on purpose. Let's prepare for meditation. If you are driving, this is not the time to do so. Please download this and save it for later. If you are not driving, please find your sacred spaces, space that is comfortable, safe, distraction free, the space in which you can relax and focus on your breathing. Enjoy your meditation.